Mackenzie's presentation, a truly embarrassing and nerve-wracking moment. Even though Mackenzie has known Bluey's family for many years, and of course has known Bluey herself for a long time, he would still feel very shy introducing himself to Bandit. But this time not as just Bluey's friend, but as her boyfriend. Over the years, Bluey and Mackenzie have gone through so many moments together. Arguments, reconciliations, and more. The moment that changed everything came from Winton, who basically predicted Bluey and Mackenzie's relationship. Despite their differences in character and personality, Mackenzie being a calm, thoughtful, and sensitive boy, often reserved and lost in his own world since he was little, he also has a caring, loving, and kind side. Sometimes, though, he feels torn inside, sensitive, or just wants to be alone. He has several friends, but not a best friend as close as Rusty and Jack or Bingo and Lila. Bluey, on the other hand, is much more social, creative, cheerful, and always inventing games she loves to play in teams. She can be a little bossy and impatient at times, but she learns quickly and makes friends easily. Of course, she also has a very caring side and worries about others. Like when she was there for her Aunt Brandy, Bluey usually acts before thinking, and sometimes her feelings clash with each other. Everything began, or rather everything changed, with a hug. Before that, Bluey and Mackenzie were just friends. They had known each other for a long time, but after that day, the day they argued and then reconciled, their friendship became stronger. They were kinder to each other, spent more time together. They always carried gifts for each other's birthdays, and they felt a special warmth just from being in each other's company. They enjoyed spending time talking, playing, watching movies, or simply being in nature. As they entered adolescence, their feelings grew stronger. The games were left behind, and instead they met just to talk. Bluey started to love books, and Mackenzie knew this, so every birthday he gave her one. Over time, their hangouts turned into dates. Instead of meeting at the park, they went out to eat or to the movies. When Mackenzie was almost 17, he finally decided to confess his love to Bluey. After so many years as friends, he felt it was the right moment. He prepared a special evening, cooked for Bluey herself, and even made her favorite dessert, pavlova. After years of sharing the same feelings, he finally confessed, and Bluey accepted. Every moment, every feeling, every tear, every conversation, everything had been worth it. But despite this, they were both too nervous to tell their parents. Not even Bluey, who trusted Bingo a lot, wanted to tell her sister. They loved each other deeply, Bluey and Mackenzie. Then came Bluey's graduation day at 18. Mackenzie was the same age but had graduated a year earlier. In Australia, graduation can be at 17 or 18 depending on where you live. Taking the opportunity, Mackenzie decided it was finally time to present himself to Bluey's parents, this time as her partner. Even though he had known them for years, this was different. Nervously, he put on a suit, fixed himself up, brought flowers, and rang the doorbell. Bandit opened the door, and Mackenzie, very nervous, told him he came to congratulate Bluey on her graduation. Bandit hesitated for a moment, noticing Mackenzie's nerves, but eventually let him in. Inside, Mackenzie, Bluey, Chili, Bandit, and Bingo sat together, looked at Bluey's graduation photos, and celebrated. It was then that Bluey and Mackenzie finally told them about their relationship. Even Bingo found out. In the end, Bandit and Chili took it really well. It wasn't as big of a deal as Mackenzie had feared. At last, he could breathe easy. He had finally made it, just like Bluey. Subscribe and leave a like for more. Join the Bluey Community Discord, where you can hang out with many other Bluey fans and even share your drawings. Also, join the WhatsApp broadcast group where I share Bluey stuff every day and am the most active. If you made it this far in the video, comment Mackenzie so I know who stayed until the end. Now let's move on to the shoutouts. Thanks to Christina, thanks to Bluey Community, thanks to Role, thanks to Deadlocked, and thanks to RJ Purin. I really appreciate you all being members and boosters of the channel. And now, today's fan arts. The first one is from Tara, who made me another drawing. I think this is already the 11th one. This time it's at the beach, and it says Axel. Axel loot, but boat, 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 boat. She drew my Bluisona in a sailor outfit with the hat, the red scarf, the clothes, all in really nice colors. My Bluisona looks amazing, and so does the boat in the background. Thank you so much, Tara. The last drawing of the day is from Danya Draws, who made a beautiful recolor. My Bluisona is being carried on her back, and she looks spectacular. She really knows how to use colors, and mine came out perfectly. Thank you so much, Danya Draws, and thanks to everyone who makes drawings for me. I appreciate it so much. And with that, it's time to wrap up today's video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. See you in the next one. Bye-bye. You can also check out the videos appearing on screen right now.